Okay, so hi, my name is Peter. I'm a second year journalism student at Carleton, and I've lived here in Ottawa my whole life. Grew up in Sandy Hill for about 9 years, went to Lisgar High Collegiate Institute for high school. So, yeah, I've always wanted to be a writer. I've loved stories. I've loved talking to people and hearing about their stories. So that's what factored into me wanting to go into journalism. But when I was younger, I would read a lot and write a lot by myself. So that really made it hard to socialize and make friends. Grade 9 was especially a tough year because didn't have that many friends, and the friends I did have weren't really interested in the same things that I was interested in. They loved to pull pranks and stuff. They were called the Hype Squad, and they'd often either go to McDonald's or go to this building called the Wendy's building or whatever, and they'd pull the fire alarm, knock on doors. They even broke a toilet in that building once. So I was really searching for people to hang out with that kind of like the things that I'd like to do. But oftentimes at lunch, I'd stay in the library, whether I had homework or not, or because I just wanted to avoid going to the cafeteria, because I just thought that was a place to go where, I guess, where the cool people went, and I felt that I wasn't welcome there. So fast forward to grade 10, that was a particularly, tough year, because first day of school, I had so much anxiety about the first day of school that instead of going to school, I went to the public library and just hung out there all day reading. So I really didn't feel comfortable at all with anything. So then what I did was later on, this good friend of mine, Tanbir, known him since grade 7, he encouraged me to run for grade rep. He said, if you run, people will definitely vote for you. He really gave me that push. And so I decided to run for grade 10 rep, which is basically a position in student council, so basically representing your grade. And I ran the election, was able to win it on the promise that I'd get a new microwave for the school, which surprisingly was a very big deal. And I found that once we were able to get that microwave and do the other things that I did, that by serving others, by helping others, I found that I was able to connect with people more, because the job position had me going out there talking to people, and that really gave me a real sense of belonging. And then later on, when I became student council president, I kind of had the realization that these positions and these titles, they're not going to earn you friends. In a lot of ways, I kind of still felt alone. Not to the extent where I felt alone in grade 9. But I had by then I had the few good friends who, always stuck by me, who understood me, who, I could count on. And I think that's the real lesson here is, no matter what happens in life, you just you gotta hang on to those few friends that you have, and you can't be afraid to go out there and, pursue the things that you want to do and be comfortable in your own skin, because, sooner or later you might not appreciate what you have to work with, but someone else will, and there are those few people who will be able to see those special qualities in you that you can't see yourself. So just keep doing what you're doing, forget what other people say, and in the end, you'll find something that makes you happy. If you keep on doing that, then you will be happy.
Okay, cut.